Well, what the hell are you waiting for? Untie my hand!
They think their abilities make them superior to me. But I can show them that destiny is only a slave to the present.
Interesting.
What the? Hey, you look familiar.
So do you.
Aren't you, from TV? Joe?
In person? But please, no autographs. It's the biggest thing to hit the streets since hookers and breast implants. It's some synthetic drug that's been going around for a few weeks now.
Welcome back, everyone.
So I heard that in my absence last week, you all thought this guy, this homeless
gray
guy,
ore is being eaten by rust.
bared a certain resemblance to.
I did not. I want to have it on record.
Oh, you
I
died.
did not.
Yeah, we died. Actually, we would have also had a death scene if we had not given you some booze. Someone
sorry,
really
what?
wasn't you.
Too late.
You said you needed a refill.
Yeah.
Well, not yet, I don't. But
It's an interesting tack to go for, just a screen of text.
You lean
as if to
close
say,
to the
no,
alarm
we're
to
not
get a
going
better
to.
look."
We're not going to reward failure. This is all you get for being dumb.
The thing I find is that they all have different phrases on them. Maybe that's part of the secret. Maybe I need to uncode what they all mean.
You gotta follow the clues.
I will work out the secret of Synnergist.
Decode the
Kills
death
me.
spaces.
Once
A
you've
yellow
done the
chromium
disarm
case
burglar
matches
alarm
the
verb.
sensitive insides
Yes.
of the alarm.
so
I like that you actually have the option of pressing all these buttons and trying to work out the combination, but there's no way of knowing it, so we might as well just destroy the whole thing.
Let's go
Yeah,
Swedish
why not?
mealtime on this bitch.
A carefully sealed container of hydrochloric acid.
Hydrochloric acid.
Oh,
That
right.
works too.
You carefully pour the acid onto the casing.
Carefully.
Nice animation.
And it somehow doesn't
Yeah,
damage the
so-
insides.
And here is one of the biggest crimes of this game. It's that
Oh, we haven't had one yet?
I said biggest crimes. So you have to you have
The
to do
wire
this
cuts
in
with a
rainbow
quick
order.
snap.
That's fine. But my problem is that you have to reselect the wire cutters every single chord.
Oh no.
Quick snap.
No.
And if you
Oh,
remember,
no.
we're on that right click to action.
Cut the blue wire.
The
No,
wire
click the
cuts
green
with
one.
a quick snap.
There's a green wire there. I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was
The
a
wire
wire
cuts
there
with a
with the
quick
name
snap.
Green Wire.
I
I
did.
remain unconvinced.
And then I'm kind of like, wait, so is that done now? How do I know? It doesn't
Sizzling
tell me that the
chromium.
puzzle's done.
Oh, and look, it says rainbow. That's how you know.
Wait.
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
Oh,
see
it
that.
does say rainbow.
Everybody just.
That's how you know.
Wait.
You return.
There's only 5 wires though.
There's only 4 wires.
4 wires. So then.
Even better.
Okay.
There are
All the colors of the
4
rainbow.
wires.
Yeah, see? Red, yellow,
The door swings
green,
open
blue.
with a rusty creak.
purple.
No one cares about
Orange
purple.
and indigo can go fuck themselves.
That was a hell
Basically.
of
I
a
can
creep.
sing a
A
budget ass
blatant
rainbow.
biohazard sticker marks the lid on this container.
So welcome to
There's
Noxitech,
also a
which
fine
was
layer of dust sitting on the top of the
referenced to
container,
us
which suggests
by,
it has been
Primark?
untouched for
Primark?
quite some time.
No, wait, that's
Yeah,
it.
Primark.
That's
They
it.
Several large
referenced
boxes
you.
are stacked with layers of
Come
thick
here.
Primax.
range from animal
Because
feces
we found that they'd been sending a whole heap of things here for
A
Victor
wooden
Ambrose.
crate sits by itself with no label
For
or
the
mark.
Victor Ambrose.
For the Victor Ambrose.
Metal and plastic
Is that a
container
heartbeat
rests
sound
on a
effect, or is
loading
that just
path.
part of the music?
You take a closer look.
It's
and
part of the
see there's a
music.
notice that
No,
reads,
it's my
"Contents
heartbeat
must be
from
kept
playing
hear
the
anything?
game.
Why did you
Several
record
large
that?
boxes are stacked next to each other with
I
layers
just
of
felt
thick
like it
dust.
might be important for people to know what I was feeling.
That you
You
were
didn't even have a-
alive.
That I
You
was
didn't have a
alive while
microphone on
playing
it,
this.
just the
Do we have a-
vibrations.
do we have a
straight
hot
onto the
cam?
hard
Of
disk.
yesterday's newspaper lies crushed underneath the crate mover's
Yeah, like
tire,
one of those heart rate
indicating
monitor
Yeah.
games.
A shriveled old man
No,
vigorously
scared.
searches through some wooden crates.
See, if any of the characters were going to remind you of me, the shriveled old man would be the one. To...
I mean,
Shriveled
that
man
shuffle
was
is
more like my
totally
dad.
you.
Brushes
Come
out
on.
the container, revealing several labeled hypodermic injectors inside.
Oh, party
That
time.
walkthrough suggests you can only
Party
use
time.
one leg at a time. Like,
A
your
blatant
blood supply is
biohazard
that.
statement on this container.
And again,
Also
I've
nine
opened that,
layers of
not
dust
realized
sitting on
that
the
I
top,
haven't picked anything up.
which suggests
We're coming
it has
back
been
here later.
untouched for quite some time.
But we get an extra scene because I forgot it, so it's
On the far end of the warehouse, there's a loading dock door. It's probably used by trucks that are loading or unloading.
probably
equipment.
used by trucks. We don't know.
The box said that it showed signs of being untouched for a long time, much like Tim Mashin.
Oh, here's a gory scene.
Oh no!
Oh, is his skin peeling off? Oh my god, look at this special effect. That's amazing.
What
That's like-
happened to the math teacher?
Ah!
That's like joke vomit.
It
from
looks
a
like
door.
it looks like Anzac cookie dough, Anzac biscuit dough. Oh god.
Gotta have my blue ice.
Did he
Stop
just
my
say
arm
Amber?
from melting.
Yeah, to
Yeah, he
Victor
just-
Ambrose.
He just dedicated
Yes, he's in
Sure.
mortal danger, but that doesn't mean he can't be polite.
Wait, he said a toast to take some pills?
Sure.
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
He's not the
You don't
humanitarian everyone
toast when
thinks
you
he is.
take pills?
He's
Here's
not a
another face
humanitarian?
Look,
Another guy.
all those donations are nothing but fun.
Nothing but
For every act of goodness, there's a personal agenda attached with it.
What a shocker.
I know because I was head of Project Emerald,
Does that mean you
a
don't
project he
need to see my
personally
maths
funded
homework?
and eventually abused. I hypothesized
geometry
that
teacher.
you could alter
Oh,
brainwave
so
patterns through
in
Nah, it's a
part of
science
my
teacher.
in part
No
of
one
my
wanted to
deep
fund
dive,
my
I've been
idea.
noticing there's
Or at least
a
until
couple
Victor
of
came
family
along.
links between the actors.
I love it.
And then
He
what's
fully
it called?
funded the project
Just
our
is a
favorite,
complete control.
yeah,
Well,
our favorite man Joe TV.
My
or
staff
my
and
favorite
I
man
thought
anyway.
that if
He's,
we were
he's
successful,
the world's favorite man.
Victor would
Yeah.
use the findings to
He
simulate
was one of
brainwave
the writers on the
activities in
game,
target.
and his name in real life is Joe as well. It's a self-insert.
It means they could gain the
Wouldn't
intellectual
you?
capacity.
Oh,
that
God,
he's
yeah.
always
If
meant
you
to have.
were
It's
someone
Joe
like
TV,
Joe,
man.
Progress.
It's Joe
Victor
TV.
made some very odd
He's
allowed to
Earth's
do whatever he
sweetheart.
wants.
To Mr.
He
T,
has to have the
Mrs.
drug
TV, the
not
son.
only increase their mental activity, but their bodily strength.
Oh yeah, so basically, what he was doing for Victor
I
Ambrose
was so wrapped
was
up in
that
my
he
progress.
was
I never
trying
questioned
to
his
increase
strange
the
request
mental
or
capacities
his mood.
of the mentally disabled.
added
And then
chemicals
Victor
that would
said,
increase
"Hey,
the
how about
person's
you
adrenaline.
start
But the
giving
more
them
progress we
a
made,
strength
the
pump
more
as well?"
impatient Victor became.
Like,
He
what?
felt that it was unrealistic
Isn't
to
that
test lab
flowers for
rats
Algernon?
because of the
Isn't that
difference
what
in brain
happened?
activity. He supplied new
Pretty much.
volunteers,
Yeah.
the homeless.
Oh yeah,
Minus
so
the
like,
strength thing, maybe.
One day at the
so
lab,
then they
we
started
injected
getting
a
the
Eventually-
homeless in as
chemical.
well.
Charlie
He
dissolved.
injected a
went into
bum.
convulsions.
Does that make charisma
First,
the dumps
I
down?
was
Is it
horrified.
convulsions?
But by the end, I was actually quite excited to find out what would happen.
And guess what?
Definitely,
This
this
guy's
guy's
as
dumb
well.
stuff.
Power
but-
gamer.
Yeah.
After a while, I was no longer bothered by the inhuman experiments.
Is
Sure
this
didn't get
guy
much.
the science teacher, or is
For instance, the psychiatric hospital.
the guy at the morgue, is that the science teacher? Which one is
Yes.
the science teacher? I need to know.
No, see,
Victor needed
I
a
think
big
one of them
supply
teaches
highly
chemistry and the other one
controversial
teaches
drugs necessary
physics.
to synthesize the ice rock compound.
This
So,
is the
he brought in Primex
this is the
Pharmaceuticals.
Chemistry.
the chemistry teacher.
Chemistry
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
That
Spells
beard
and
is
alphas.
just screaming chemistry.
Although what's it called? I don't have a higher
I like
opinion
his-
of
I didn't
physics
finish.
teachers anymore.
Yeah,
My physics
that-
teacher in my high school
Victor
had
then
sex with one of my
created
classmates and then
Noxatex
made
as a
paid for an
dummy
abortion and then
company
had
where
sex
the
with her in his car
chemicals would be
afterwards.
dropped off.
Oh my
In
god.
turn,
Yeah.
Victor would reimburse
Horrible thing.
Well then.
Primex Out of the Ambrose Foundation,
He also,
donation
what's that
funds.
called, took care
It
of
was
the
all
chest
working
club.
out pretty well until a few weeks
Took
ago.
care of
when
them.
Feldman
Actually, no, I don't want to
started
know.
Backing out of the agreement.
Yeah. No.
I just pictured,
Okay.
I just pictured him coming in
Investigating
as
his
being like,
establishment, and
chess
Feldman,
club?
who is a nervous man to
Not a
begin
problem.
with, backed out
Thing was,
real
Sorted
quick.
he
Sorted
looked
it.
more old
Yeah.
and wrinkled than this man, and he had like arm hair that was like really, really thick.
You
Oh.
must
I was
mean
always
the,
afraid he was going to set fire to it at the Bunsen burner.
The ability
I was
to
going to say, that is a
Now
beard
I
that
wish
says,
he
I
had.
regularly
I
use
remember.
dangerous chemicals and
Ice rock
fire.
compound.
I'm not even
Out
joking,
on the
they
street,
have a
the
tendency
early
towards
version of
this,
the
I find.
chemical compound that Victor was looking for.
Actually, come to think of it, I wasn't the only male teacher in my school that did something like that. You know what? Male teachers at
We
all
made a
girls schools,
grave
not a good idea.
miscalculation.
Not a good idea.
It caused the body to decay rather
Yeah,
than
that doesn't sound
stimulate
like
muscle and neurological
That's
growth.
it. My favorite male teacher. He never did anything wrong, and he was a sweetheart.
When the compound was tested on the
It's
hospital
not.
patients,
Hey, it's
they
not all.
reacted
Not
positively.
all.
It's not always going to happen.
They became
Right.
physically
Turns out you didn't see
strong
this
and
Tom.
mentally active. That eventually led us into a way of influencing brainwave patterns.
It all.
Surface soon
nah.
after was.
Never mind.
Never
Never mind.
mind.
Oh.
For this.
We're watching
With enough
Synnergist.
Oh.
manipulation
Yeah.
from
It's not
Yeah.
the time.
was able to
And
make
let's
them
face
do
it, if we
anything.
hadn't been distracted by all this, this guy would have been putting
Hit
us to sleep,
themselves,
so it
run
was
into
worth
I
it.
Yeah,
have
yeah.
no idea what's going on, and I really
Oh,
don't.
okay.
Victor
So
needed
here's
Wait,
the
so-
ultimate test for whether or not this
So he ordered one of them
mental
to slit her own
pill, strength pill. Yeah, he ordered one of the
Jesus.
Female homeless
The
people
patient
to slit
picked
their
up
own
a
throat.
knife and slit
And she
her
just did
own
it.
throat without so much as blinking. It
So
really scares me to
I
think about
don't
it.
understand
So-
why Victor actually wants this drug. It doesn't quite make any sense to me.
Victor
So,
felt that the ice rock compound
So
was
what
ready
is
to
that?
be
So,
tested
so
on
Victor
a larger
Ambrose
scale.
is a
The
bad guy.
compound went into
The-
production and
the
was
Victor
released on the
Ambrose.
Yeah,
street
Victor
yeah,
Ambrose
yeah.
is a bad guy.
Now,
Okay,
Victor
Victor Ambrose is the
really
bad
caught
guy.
on.
So we're
I
talking
never
about
would've
the
experience.
Surprise.
yeah. So we're talking about the blue rock, the ice rock. So
2
apparently
weeks
in
ago,
the
bodies started turning up in the city
in the
decayed. The drug had
mentally
somehow caused
deficient,
adverse
it
effects on the people
actually
in the
makes
street.
them stronger and helps their brain patterns so they can think clearer.
No,
but
that's
also
what's so
gives
baffling.
Victor like mental
The
control
retarded
over them.
patients
But
had
in the
positive reactions,
you
while
know,
an average
the
person
normal
reacted
people
negatively.
apparently, it's highly addictive and they all OD on it and it makes their bodies run
Serial
away.
killer.
Does it make
I
their
wish he
skulls
was.
get really
At least
big?
I
Because I
wouldn't be
noticed all of the
responsible.
skulls in the dead
There's
people are
no
really
killer.
disproportionately
All
big.
these splash bodies
I
are
can't-
caused by
I
the
can't-
offsprings of our
Your
Yeah,
head goes
the-
big.
But
A
the
week ago,
the
one of
pillows
mutated
are the same
patients
size as those
had a
heads,
neurological
so-
breakdown and escaped.
I mean, the body and the morgue.
it's a mystery. It's a mystery,
They
quite
both had
frankly.
the same skull.
Because
And
he
it was
had
big
enough
and
adrenaline
scary,
to rip
and-
through the steel
The
barred
upper
cell.
body in the morgue, well,
Ran
bits
into
of
the
the
lab
upper
that I
body.
was in.
Mm.
He trashed the place. He threw me into a rack of concentrated ice rock chemicals.
Oh yeah, so he got thrown into the ice rock, which is why he's melting away. Oh my god!
A broken vial cut and infected me.
But he just
Didn't know
took
this
pills,
would
didn't he?
happen. I should have
No,
stopped
that
it
was
before.
to calm him
I
down.
should've-
He's trying to find a fix here, but
Man,
Oh.
Oh, I
This is the
see.
end
I
for
thought
me,
that the
I'm
pills
afraid.
were to stop him from rotting away because he was addicted.
no.
my time
No,
is
The end for
limited.
me, I'm kind of bummed
He-
about
Getting
it.
he's
increasingly
dying.
busy and more irritable.
This guy looks like Roger Ebert.
At first, I could hide.
He's got a Roger
because they were
Ebert
internal.
the
But
thing
now I
going,
feel
yeah.
it spreading.
I can see that,
I
yeah.
ran over here to
Yeah,
knock
Roger Ebert
See if I
has
can find
enthusiasm, though. This guy's never been enthusiastic about anything in his life.
If he didn't have the beard, he
from
would
the
look a
show
lot
by
more
now,
like him, I
But I
think.
thought just maybe
Or if Roger
I would
Ebert
do
had a
something
beard.
helpful.
I don't care. This game is art.
There's nothing here.
I'm not
It
saying
is
it's
art.
good
Turning
art,
into that goddamn
but
killer.
it's
I
art.
just wish that Roger Ebert had lived long enough
All
to play
abusers of
Synnergist.
ice rock
Then
go
he'd
the
know.
same way.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
maybe
took
the
him
adrenaline
long enough to get
increases
him round
so
to
much
regular
that the
video games, let
hydrochloric acid in
alone
the stomach erupts
whatever the fuck
and eats
this
away
is.
at the
This
lining.
game is
That's
23 years
all
old.
the
He could have
organs are
played it.
destroyed.
Yeah.
People
I
say
wouldn't
that
be
all the time
surprised
about
if the
Roger
escaped
Ebert. I
creature
think it's
dies
really
by
funny.
daybreak.
I wish Roger Ebert had lived long enough to play
Oh,
this
right.
game. He wouldn't have thought that game was art either, y'all.
Exactly. The acid eats them clean.
Fine. Who gives a shit if he thinks that game was art?
Wait,
Who cares?
It was never supposed
I
to
like how
end
he's
this
like the
way.
acid eats them
I
clear.
was
It's like
supposed
it
to be
leaves
helping
their
the disabled, for
bones. What?
Christ's sake.
It's not.
Oh,
It's
where
full
did
by then.
everything go wrong?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah.
We were helping the disabled, for Christ's sake.
What the
No.
hell kind of question is that? Have I ever been there? No. But every day I'm
I
getting
think
closer.
Tim's kind of like, are you sure you
Did hear
didn't
about
kill the
mortician there?
magician?
He also got slashed. You just can't escape it.
Oh my god, he's gonna try and explain what happened in the morgue
I'm
scene.
not really sure.
The creature?
Maybe the faint smell of
So there's a
formalin
creature.
drove
Did he
one of
mention a
the
creature before this and I just
We
didn't
use
see?
similar chemicals on
I was
Okay,
trying
so
to
the-
pay attention.
The
reaction seemed to
creature is one of the
intensify their adrenaline
homeless
high.
What?
that has been on the ice rock that has
Sure.
increased their mental
Well, the creature
capacities
probably
and
opened the
has
locket
made
to
them
suck the
super
formalin
strong.
From the preserved
Sure.
body. He
Why
probably
not?
So
nabbed the
apparently
body and left
this
out of the
this
building with it.
this creature, what's it called?
Is it
That's
Hid
Florida
away
Man?
in a locker.
He was probably there.
Yeah,
at the
hid away in a
wrong
locker
time.
because of the
That's the
formaldehyde
Florida
at the morgue. Popped
hate to
out
be the man
of
who saw
the
that
thing,
mess.
killed the mortician, and jumped out the window.
So it was inside,
Well,
just not
I
inside.
never
Yes,
met
he
him.
was inside. Yeah.
But I do know what
Oh.
happened.
Weird flex, but okay.
What?
Is he a friend
Wait,
of yours?
what? He was
Yeah,
Okay.
and we just asked him about Nick, and he's like, "Yeah, I heard about that. Wait, was he a friend of yours?" And like,
Apparently,
how did
one
you
of
heard
Victor's
about
guards
every
saw
single
the
thing?
guy snooping around our operation.
Forgive
yeah,
me
so
if this is
apparently
an
you
know
obvious
how he found
question.
out
You said
about
this
us.
already, but just so I have this straight, you're saying that, or he said
Another
that
one of the mutants
normal
tried to
people
escape
who
a
take the
couple of
ice
nights
rock
back.
decompose,
It
but
broke out of its
mentally
cage and
disabled
slashed
people
the
who
nurse
take it
in the
become
face.
super strong and
This
like
time,
creatures.
It was stopped by
Mhm.
Victor
And then
himself.
they die as well because they
I
become
feel
normal
like
people.
this game is problematic
All
in
Victor
the year
did
of
was
our
see
Lord
the creature
2019.
Didn't say a
I'm
word.
genuinely curious,
Whispered
like
back into
what
its
the
cage
what the
like a
bar is.
domesticated
Like,
pet.
would somebody with depression who is otherwise
Rumor had it he was ready to talk to the
Neurotypical?
authorities.
That,
So
well,
Victor
what's it
maybe
called?
a little
Teach him a
stronger,
lesson.
but then start to dissolve just a
He
little
tracked
bit, or
me
like
to
where's
a
the
pub.
line? Like,
I mean, my arm hurts a
decide.
bit. What would happen to me?
Victor's pet
I have a pre-existing condition. Does that mean that I'm going to die from?
yeah, I just
Oh,
don't
you have a
understand.
pre-existing condition. You don't qualify for
Fortunately
dissolving.
for
I'm
the
sorry.
rest of us,
Oh, okay.
his time
Oh,
expired.
rats.
Victor's
Dissolving is
impatience
going to
led
cost
him
you
to
about
overdose his
$10,000.
pet.
Yeah.
Ice rock.
Francisco's a
Yeah,
creature.
I'll
Without
for that.
insurance.
Mm.
So yeah,
And
so
most
the,
insurance
so
won't pay for
the
it.
The police
creatures
investigated the
are
rapid
Victor
disappearance
Ambrose's
of the
pets.
homeless.
Right.
Victor,
Oh.
realizing that he
Of
had
course.
to get a
So
supply
his
of
pets are
test subjects
homeless.
elsewhere.
The pets are
And the
people.
mentally ill.
Oh, now I
mentally ill
understand
and-
what you were saying about
Provided
the
an
Ice
oh.
rock beds are people.
volunteered.
Mm.
Wait,
didn't he say that he was away
Many
feeding
patients
his
came from
pets
abusive
when we
families.
first
Yes.
met him?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Once they
Was he-
were dumped
That's
in
what
the
I'm just
hospital,
realizing
even
right
families
now.
who
He's
cared
a-
wanted nothing to do with it.
He's a creep. This game shouldn't be
No
called
one cared
Synnergist. It should be called Ableist.
They're people, so he might have been just spaghetti.
All I'm saying is all this kind of
After
thing
bumping off
that this
Feldman,
led us to David
Victor
Cage.
shut
He was
down
never
non-sex so that it wouldn't be traced back to him. I'm sure
He was taking them to the
conveniently lost
revolving
all
restaurant
of the financial paperwork.
Feed them.
Feed him.
Yeah.
Oh
jeez.
god.
No, if this were a
Too
David
late.
Cage game,
We're going
it
back.
would
I'm
be
just going to
magical.
sit here and
Homeless
accept
people.
my
That's
fate.
the thing about
That's
David
true.
Cage games.
Yeah.
All the homeless people are magical in some way.
I know the most
But only in the
important
second
thing about
act.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
the
he
first
died.
act, you never. The first act is normal,
Well, this
and
is
then the
the end
second
for
act,
me.
everything goes
A lot
batshit.
of life.
This is the end for me. You've been
Feldman
talking for
wanted
like
to back out of his
20
business.
minutes.
This is
They
the
got
end for me.
This is-
But one more thing.
Feldman threatened to spill the whole operation to the
All right,
I'll
cool,
public.
cool,
die
cool,
as soon
go.
as I stop talking. So wait here while I recite the
Feldman
entirety
thought
of
that
War and
the
Peace.
Skyline Restaurant
Well, I was
But
bored.
Victor had really arranged to have
Call
him bump off
me
there.
Ishmael.
Sure.
So,
he made
Prince,
the
even now,
assassination look
Jenna
like a
and
random
Luca
shootout,
are
so no one
something
would suspect it was a setup. Besides, Victor had the perfect alibi. There were over 20 witnesses there who could prove that he never laid a hand
I'm just
on
picturing him
Feldman.
dying in like a real Bugs Bunny way as well, like the
Just like
Unless-
dissolve.
Well, don't forget they were like
He has already found another
I
way.
kind of just hope he.
rotating rockets.
My God, it'll be the death of this
I
city.
kind of hope he just randomly explodes like the mother in Harvester.
Oh, you're talking about this
I'm
guy?
not
Yeah,
sure.
no, yeah, that would have been. No, no, no. What
discovered
about
I was
the
mutated.
mother
I
and
got
duck
the
scene,
hell out of
isn't
there.
it?
There's no way I'm going to
Look,
let him
you
dissect
said-
you.
I
Any
I
of the
don't think she
mothers in
explodes.
But I
any
do have an
FMV
idea
game.
where
Yes.
it might be.
Any
Wait,
of them.
which is the game where the mother goes, "Oh,
Go
I'll
to
tell
the
you everything."
psychiatrist's quarters near
That,
the
that's
hospital.
duck scene
He
too.
might be there.
Oh, right. I
Victor
got
Here,
it.
provides
Mike,
residence
this
there
will
for people
explain
working on the
everything.
project. You can reach
Right,
the underground
right.
labs.
Yeah,
in the
Dark
basement of the
Seed.
building.
Sorry, I got those mixed up.
Weird games.
It was the same like weird 50s thing.
I could see how you get Dark Seed and Harvester.
A lot of people
kind
used to complain about
Although I
how
would say that what's it
degenerated the
called,
city is becoming.
Mike's mother, she's got more
And I
of a
suppose
grandmother
at one
vibe
point I thought
than
that
mother.
also.
I'm trying to think of a good example of a mother character.
But
from
now I
FMV
just think
games.
how wonderful it was to take walks at night.
Coming up
and
dry
see how
here,
the city lights
Phantasmagoria
twinkle
2,
like stars in the sky. The city
Harvester,
noises,
well, she's a character in
busy
Harvester.
activities.
Everybody in Harvester.
Hey,
is
Catherine
awful.
was alright. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not
Stephanie?
with her first couple
Well,
of kids,
everyone
but
despises them for destroying
Oh,
the
well,
park.
yeah.
She can't really be much. It's an
But
FMV
what they
game,
did
but
is
the
nothing
mother was a cow in
compared to
that.
what Victor
you should
Ambrose
turn
is
that
planning
fine,
to do.
yeah, she didn't get insane at all. She's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's a superficial cover-up of a real tragedy.
Is this guy still alive?
I'm in this.
No, it's the end.
I mean,
for
that was
him,
debatable
goddammit.
from the start.
It's the end
Still
for him.
going.
I'm sure it's full of holes by now. Never
At the end
could
of all this,
figure
Tim's
out
gonna
why
be
Near
like,
Victor
the
was so
end.
infatuated with that
I
place
just
anyhow.
need to go.
I wonder if Ragnar Tornquist played this game and was like,
A shriveled old man.
What, you
Right,
mean
my
this
conversation.
I'm getting an idea.
I mean, the conversations are like longest journey length. in
Oh,
this.
you're right, yeah. Especially longest journey.
Yeah.
That's why
Strength is
I
so
don't
sapped he can
remember
only
anything
search
about
in
Longest
4
Journey.
frames of animation.
Wait, he didn't even die.
No,
It's
the end
you
for
can't
him.
talk to him anymore. But,
I want my money back.
He's essentially dead.
You
Can't
walk
talk to him.
outside.
You open the door, it immediately closes. You walk through the door.
You reach out for the handle. You touch the handle. You turn the handle. You pull on the handle.
You turn the handle the other way.
Man, I've been doing it. I've been doing it all wrong. I should stop animating doors and just overly narrate them.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what we were gonna do, remember?
Did you realize the implications of what you had found?
Well, I thought it
Oh,
was more.
We've seen some fun animated doors, haven't we, Lee?
Understands what's really going on.
yes.
I mean, if I don't stop Victor, it can be the end of everything. Now that I really know I am guy,
I like how Grandma looked at her watch just as he said that.
How can
It's like,
But
really?
when, I mean, I've got a haircut at 5. You can
Oh,
after
for
that.
hurry
in a
up.
lot of ways.
We
I'm
literally
sorry.
spent 20
Yeah,
minutes
I
talking
myself
about this. Do we need to hear it
Now
again?
he's suffering for it. Still,
It's for the people who
he
weren't
tried to
paying
redeem
attention.
himself.
Oh my god, Pizza
Maybe
Cat!
he tried to redeem himself because he knew
What?
it was the end.
What
He
just
had
happened?
cleared up
The devil cat.
What the fuck?
It's
Oh my
like
god.
Ambrose's
Oh my
cat.
god.
No.
She's.
I just discovered Minicam has
Protect me.
accessories and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, she's just a tiefling now, it's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
so.
Where's this? This is a new location.
This is the psychiatric
The dark
hospital.
Come on.
quickly
There we go.
populates the
Oh,
lot.
is this the same psychiatric hospital from the
Hey.
the Vicarious Visions?
Have you been
Yes.
The chain
messing
wheel
around with that
figure
ice rock
brandishes
stuff?
his shield and mace.
What?
Pete, come back to us. With
Yeah.
the game is happening again.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. Oh no, here is one of the
Plaster walls exhibit subtle and random brushwork.
Whoa,
Places
whoa.
Here is,
artificial lights,
Don't you know that
sharp
love
He's the
kills?
main
other irregularities.
So this doctor character, he's the main
A
writer
man
of the
wearing
game.
a white lab coat
This is all
leans
his fault.
unsteadily against the
Oh,
wall.
wow.
Oh,
Ah,
your fault.
I got a bone to pick with you, buddy. Let's go talk to
he
him.
saved the best character for himself.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
Wait, is
this
this
is
the
not
guy?
the game.
Really?
Is this the guy with the mullet from the intro?
This
No,
guy
no,
looks
no,
really
that-
out
that's
of it.
the
That
head
explains the
programmer.
game.
Conversation.
Oh.
How's it going, buddy?
Oh my god!
Is he okay?
Yeah, man, she is green.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man, she is green.
Yeah, man.
I just looked at my screen.
So this game was written by Tommy Chong?
I love
Francisco's just mesmerized.
How's it going,
He's
buddy?
just like,
And I'm like,
Yeah,
wait,
man,
wait.
she is green.
There's something that's supposed to happen here.
Why
Why
is
isn't
he-
it happening? Why
Why
isn't
does
it
he keep
happening?
Yeah, man.
Stop!
Please, I want to hear him say it more.
You're gonna hear
My
it.
god, if he'd gotten the yeah, but line, it would have been half a goddamn hour.
yeah,
And then this guy's like, oh,
but she is
I
green.
didn't actually pick up the needle. I've got to go back,
Oh
see if
no.
that guy's still dying.
Is there anything in the needle, or are we just sick
Whoa.
of this guy?
It's Valium.
Fuck off.
Oh. Wait,
But
you're gonna inject that guy with Valium? He's
I
go
cannot
back in
confirm
time.
or I cannot confirm nor deny what's going to happen. So
His slowness will go into negative numbers, and he'll end up in the past. But
now this is the thing
you
I
should not have
noticed
this power.
about these
That
later
man needs-
scenes.
You
This
look
particular
at
scene,
different
I didn't speed up the walk
and
because I was
decide
like,
to take
it's
one
actually
that
not that
would be
bad
least
here.
likely to hurt someone. You pick out a spray marked Valium.
A spray? A Valium spray.
A Valium spray.
So they're
Valium
hypo spray
spray.
from Star Trek.
Oh, I was picturing like
That-
mace, just Valium right in the eyes.
The one that would hurt somebody the least.
Oh,
The eyes.
Oh, the door's been open this time.
Sure.
yeah, man.
Like an idiot dark laser thing.
This guy would really appreciate some Valium, I think.
No, he wouldn't. He doesn't need Valium.
He doesn't need it, but I think he'd be like, yeah, man.
His
Yeah,
body
I
naturally
brought
produces it.
How's it going, buddy?
I like
What
how
are
he's
these
kind of got
eyes,
like...
man? His
Yeah,
eyes,
man.
it looks like he's seen some stuff.
Hey, what's
I've seen
that
some
in your
things,
pocket?
man.
Oh,
And some
no.
stuff.
Oh,
I'd
no.
recommend
I
it.
love this guy.
Exactly.
Oh,
This.
oh.
Holy shit!
What's
Rah.
happening?
Holy shit!
He's a
Throw-
junkie.
What the fuck?
Oh, my arm, my
Oh
arm.
no!
Holy
Damn it.
shit!
What
What
the
was
fuck?
wrong with him?
Did you just...
He did
I
it to
didn't do
himself.
nothing. He didn't do
Did
something.
you
Looks
just...
like he's passed out.
Oh, well, he didn't
Fallen.
die.
You
Doth
slip the
chuckle.
lab coat off of the unconscious
I need
doctor.
someone to read.
Oh my god, and now you're undressing him, sexy.
We're gonna read his. We're gonna read his diary.
So it was a bit part that this
You look
lead
through the
writer gave
pockets of the lab
himself.
coat
Yeah, he
and find
gave
a set of
himself, yeah.
keys and a diary.
Well, it's
Oh,
kind
that's
of like the bit part that the programmer gave himself as well. Although you
Right.
talked to that guy at the
Which
beginning a
one was
lot
he?
more than you probably should have. He was the guy on the couch. right at
Oh,
the
is this
beginning. Yeah.
is this guy's journal?
Yeah.
They've called me again. I was examining the synthetic acetylene tetrapramine, but all I could think about was the temptation. But what let me do, I sensed some dancing above me like ashes from a campfire, and they whispered to me, secrets held only within the walls here, man. I started skimming some more of the chemical to bring back with me.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I hadn't worked up the nerve to use it again. I just kept storing it, waiting to see what I would do. I don't think they've noticed. I kept telling myself I could put it back before they would. But then a couple of nights ago, I couldn't resist any longer, and I plunged the needle into me. At first, it didn't take effect, so I went back to work. But when I was synthesizing the tetrapramine, I heard whisperings, louder than before. Only when I let my body feel the sounds could I pick a certain conversation out. They knew things, strange ones.
He was a Malkavian.
Good vibes, man.
Outside the door, the conversation seemed louder, so I walked out into the experimental cage room, and there I saw something wrong. Patient 19 had altered. No, he had, well, from within his cage, it seems as if he metamorphosized. His limbs stretched farther than his joints would allow, and his face, it sunk as if his skin was too heavy for his features. I guess that does explain the big skulls. I ran back into the lab, and my leg, I think I tripped on something. I can't seem to remember what. I only recall waking up with cuts on my hands. I walked into the cage room. It must have been just a few hours, but patient 19 had been removed. Lawrence.
Why
Of course,
is
that's
he
my name.
signing off his own journal?
You can call me Larry. Oh no.
We're dead.
Oh,
Yes.
I read that as 3 British security guards.
All right, good night, everybody.